Rafaels, we never lose. And when I say you will learn, and you will learn the hard way.
Access to WhatsApp, I no get access to nothing. Everything has been taken away from me. Everything has been taken away from me.
It's as good as any other person who has been alleged for malfeasance of money or any crime. So why is it peculiar? In fact, the protest against BTM is the basis.
I will argue with him.
No,
let me tell you why I will argue with him. How will a woman being that claims that
A lot of things is on that phone. Different evidence of a lot of things is on that phone. So I have a feeling they will not give me the phone. And even if they want to give me the phone, it's gonna be bugged.
All this, he was kidnapped, he was covered. Is there any pictorial evidence or video evidence for all of that? It's just speculations.
We explained to them what you people did. Do you understand? And it's crazy up to now. We are gonna have a problem. Obviously, we are definitely gonna have a problem.
All right. So I know that VDM has come out to explain what happened between him and EFCC, or what happened when he got to EFCC, custody, all the things that happened. VDM has come out to explain it. But why I'm bringing this video to you now is that I saw a video where some people are arguing and saying, why are Nigerians protesting because VDM was arrested? And, some of them were giving reasons like, is VDM above arresting? Is VDM above the law? And so on and so forth. Some reasons they were giving. And then after watching this, I sat down and I started thinking, now, nobody's above arresting. Oh yes, even the president is not above arresting because the president is under the law. And so whenever any person goes against the law, he can and he should be arrested. Now, the question is, in what manner was the arrest made? Oh yes, you cannot come wear black with a gun and come and arrest somebody without any warrant, without anything. As I am now, I can put on black, find a gun, and go and kidnap person in the name of arrest. Is that how it is done? Like, these are security personnel. They don't watch Oyibo movies. I mean, have they not been to Oyibo land? Even if they have not been there, they don't watch their movies and see how those policemen or any other, force men, how they arrest people. Yeah? Here, you see somebody just on black and black, no tag, no ID card, no arrest warrant, nothing. The person will just come and arrest you. So, is that how it is done? Anyway, let me allow you to watch this video and see the reasons they gave and some of the things they say, even though some of them in that room were opposing them. But please, watch it and learn. All right? So, we keep praying for VDM, of course. That guy is doing a good work that most of us cannot do. Yes, even most of us that are bloggers, we cannot do the work that guy is doing. Right? So please, let me allow you to watch this.
You can hate VDM for whatever reason. I don't follow him on social media, but you can hate him. But the truth is, whether you do he big pass, you be say he big pass you. You see, there are facts that must be stated clearly. You are talking about Ahmed Issa. You see, everybody has followership, right? I said, how was he arrested? People had made utterances in Nigeria that is 10 times worse than what VDM had said. There was a time a presidential candidate in Nigeria said he was going to make the country ungovernable. And that was not big enough. Now, it is also important that we understand the age at which VDM is. You see, you cannot know more than your generation. This is his generation. This is how he can react. And of all of this, have you looked at his merits and his demerits? Of course, we are not expecting everybody to like him. But on this particular issue, however the EFCC had gone to carry out their arrest is faulty. Because we have also had how agencies of government go around arresting people on the streets. Very unlawful, very unprofessional. And that's the point. We cannot continue to encourage it because first, citizens are much more important. There is no law without a people. So the laws are for the people.
Okay.
And so we must consider that. And for me, it's important. Go north, go east, south, and west. The mode at which EFCC went about this particular issue is a no, no, and no.
Thank you. Thank you.
Understand something. Social media no be court. Okay. Right? And EFCC does not have any obligation to come and tell you and post on social media the court process of which they have used to, whether they have used to seek remand order against VDM or whether they have used to prosecute him, because it is contempt of court. Right? That's one. Two, do you know that pending an investigation against you for an offense, whether most especially that is not bailable, the court, the prosecuting agency can seek what we call a remand order. Yeah. Do you know what a remand order is? A remand order means that, you know what, and it's ex parte. It's ex parte. It's not, it means without the other person on notice. Well, what they do is, look, this person has a case against him, we're still investigating. Pending the conclusion of investigation and prosecuting him, let us hold him in detention so that he would not truncate the investigation. Now the law talk is the rules of court. I'm not the one who has said that, right? So if the EFCC has that order, again, you and I cannot know because EFCC is not obliged to publish it on any social media because it's contempt of court. So if the EFCC has gone that, they are holding him lawfully. Also, EFCC has come out to tell us that, look, this guy was invited severally, right? And he refused to show up. Okay. So what's the next? You get an arrest warrant, and I believe they have that. Again, they cannot show you because it's a court process.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else?
I'm not assuming.
Okay, thank you.
As of now, VDM and his lawyer, it's not an assumption. I'm telling you based on what is in the law. EFCC cannot act contrary to all of this.
Thank you.
The VDM knows. As of now, VDM lawyer knows. That's why VDM lawyer came out to mention the people that, so they know.
Thank you.
You understand?
Don't forget that the last time EFCC went to someone's house to arrest a young guy, they lost one of their men, isn't it? Okay, now and you're now telling the same EFCC to go and arrest somebody that has the balls to call the president names. If he gets something by his side too, so and the EFCC can arrest anybody at any place at any time. So and they make sure they arrest you in a place that you least expected, so that their work can actually go smoothly. Secondly, all this, he was kidnapped, he was covered. Is there any pictorial evidence or video evidence for all of that? It's just speculations. So let's not say that. Calm down. And again,
you did it.
People always go to social media to say all wrong sort of stuff just to get the audience and to get sympathies from followers. This same VDM, because of his arrest, a lot of people have lost their job in GT Bank because they are withdrawing their money. Do you know how many family members are being fed under GT Bank? How many?
Thank you.
So if you are thinking this man is doing the good for you, the way you agitate and the way you protest should be constructive and very sensible.
Okay, thank you.
Say the truth in a very good way. You don't need to insult anybody and feel those people will sit down and encourage other people to come and be insulting them the same way.
How do you say the truth in a very good way?
So now, for instance, the government is bad, the economy is bad, yada. Come out clean and tell Mr. President, these are the things that need to be done. You can't go as far as saying the people in your cabinet are useless, their head is dumb, yada. Listen to me, my dear sister. So what I'm saying is, if one person dance, they give her money. If another person dance, now Kenny go collect.
Okay, thank you.
I would say, Nigerians, there's something wrong with us, and it's really deep. It's a problem. We always want to put feelings over facts, and the law is no respecter of feelings. The truth is this: VDM is no more the voice of the people than Ahmed Issa of Brekete family. Okay, we see how Ahmed Issa has been representing the people for over 10 years. This man is a constructive representative of the people. VDM is not even close to Ahmed Issa, right? When Ahmed Issa did a crime and slapped somebody, he was picked up. Yes, he was picked up by the law. Now, they came to his studio to pick him up, right? The law is no respect. See, you are fighting for the fight constructively. VDM has cases upon cases on his head, over 40 of them, and you think you can flounce and walk up and down and nothing happens to you? What do you do? What does that register in the head of the average Nigerian? Is we are lawless and you can just misbehave, and as long as the people are rallying around you, you do whatever you like? No. And I would say a big no to it, because it doesn't make any sense that someone of his stature, I'm coming. Do you know that for VDM to even post with 4 point how many million people to say the Igbo people are being looked down on, that whole e-money stunt, he can create a state of anarchy because he has following. He's lucky he was not picked up by the DSS. So let's stop this sentiment, and if we want a better Nigeria, the law is the law.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So first, I feel bad when people say VDM was arrested. VDM was not arrested, he was kidnapped. That's first. Number two, as a people, the biggest problem we have in this country is the interpretation of our law. Our lawyers na problem for this country. If lawyer no kill us, lawyer go kill us. It is only in Nigeria that a lawyer no say you no get case. He go tell you say let's go. There is a case. You see, I feel pain when we are scared or afraid to call a spade a spade. What is a law? When you make laws are made for the people. And when a group of people sit down to know that is just beneficial to them, when it is a problem, the larger society has the right to question the law. Okay. And so please, I think just sit down. I think it's important. Yeah. So please, I'm saying this because Wale, you are talking from the kidney. Even though your inner conscience, no, you see, are we saying that VDM is too big to be arrested? It is no. Just like any other person. Just like they did to Russia Sokorosha, break into his house from the ceiling. We have all had issues where people had cases in the police where they write you know, some police, your IPO go even call you for phone. Say we won't see you when you feel come. You'll say, okay, I'll not get chance today, next week.
Based on level.
Do you understand? No, even ordinary people, they do it. Okay. But now you are claiming that he has been invited on so many occasions and he did not show up. And then the best way for the law enforcement agencies to go and pick him is the way they acted. No, and please, Kay, let me add. From the yes, now you said the topic, you know, say go what. Now, from the report we had with people who were with VDM, as a lawyer, you also know that he has rights to his property. They forcefully took his phone, took his password without his consent. And why are some of us frowning against it? If we do not speak, as all of us there, so kidnappers will just enter. Carry people say there be DSS, there be DSS. And because we are used to their operation at that level, we go think so until you go here and say you dey pay ransom. And so it is wrong, and we must speak against it. The way they went about it, it is wrong. There is no kind of law that justifies it. And if there is a law...
As we are in Nigeria now, and we don't believe we are still in the military regime by this time, we need to wake up. Okay. Now, this is lack of accountability from the FCC part. You can't come and sugarcoat this thing. We already know this guy as a public figure, the voice of the voiceless, like we all see it now. You carried this guy, it was alleged by different blogs that he was covered like a criminal, which we are not 100% sure of. Now it now allows people to see him. You do not issue a statement to the public, and you know that it's going to come up with agitation, and there will be riot and chaos in the society. And you have the country at heart, and you want us to be peaceful. In as much as we have a lot of problems going on in Nigeria, you want to add this one to be part of the problem. At this point, I just feel that they are trying to distract us from what is happening on the ground.
Why is arresting BDM a problem?
It is a problem.
Are you familiar with the issue of
Let me tell you why it's not a problem, right? VDM's prosecution is as good as any other person who has been alleged for malfeasance of money or any crime. So why is it peculiar? In fact, the protest against VDM is the basis.
I will argue with him.
No,
Let me tell you why I will argue with him. How will a woman being that claims that he sent papers and he did not reply you? You know his address. Like they stated that they know his address. You waited for him to go to a bank to do transactions. He has been invited. Why did you not arrest him? How? Yes, he waited separately. You waited.
The Nigerian people must be mindful of Muyiwa Adejobi, this first PRO at the first headquarters. This guy thinks that police work, he thinks police PRO work is about surfing the internet and arresting people that criticize the police. He thinks first PRO work is about jailing people, especially people that criticize the IG, people that criticize the police institution. Was this how Frank Kumba and other PROs, was this how they were conducting PRO work in the first headquarters? A client of ours who was arrested on the instruction of Muyiwa Adejobi for making a post about the abduction of the former DIG's wife. They arrested him. He has spent 10 days in custody. The parents went to go and see Muyiwa Adejobi to beg him. The parents came to our office and briefed us. Went to see Muyiwa Adejobi. If you see the level of ridicule that he ridiculed them, the level of ridicule, then it has been alleged that he locked three of the officers who allowed the parents to gain access to see him, to beg him. Who the hell does this guy think he is? A bloody first PRO? Is this how we can promote accountability in government? Is this the essence of policing? Is this how to do PRO work? He thinks first PRO work is a Bolekaja in Lagos, where people are forced to come down from a bus and get into fisticuffs and fight. He thinks it's about. That's exactly how he behaves. Exactly how he behaves. He thinks that the first PRO is Oshodi, where people will just be fighting and grappling and engaging in fisticuffs. So we are taking decisive action against people like that because they are anti-democratic elements in the country. Muyiwa Adejobi is guilty of suppressing citizens' rights and freedom of speech in the country. Yes. And we are going to take appropriate legal and constitutional actions against him to serve as deterrence against other people like him in the police force who continue to victimize and witch-hunt people. And this is also to sound a serious note of warning to the Cybercrime Center of the Nigerian Police, that the work of the Cybercrime Center is not to be arresting people who are opposing or criticizing government, or who are criticizing the police authority, or who are criticizing and calling for accountability in the police. That the work is to go after internet fraud, cyber criminals and cyber terrorism and cyber criminals, not to go and be arresting people that criticize the IG, people that criticize Commissioner of Police, and people that criticize their girlfriend. Yes, do you understand? So because a lady, by the way, was detained for 21 days. What? She's from the UK, Dorcas. Yes, she said she will never enter Nigeria again. Can you just imagine? Can you imagine the impact, 21 days in detention, the negativity of that because action? They criticize Muyiwa's girlfriend. So my take generally is that people like Muyiwa must be stopped by the citizens, because if they are not stopped, they will shrink the civic space and they will endanger our democracy. Thank you. Thank you.
Criminal. How do you put money laundry for best when no get money?
You don't launder your own money now. Who broke? You not criminal.
I don't to do charity. They didn't wonder how. They don't know how they use debt to do charity. Anyways, we're outside with my lawyer, of course, and you know what we do. We can never get inside when we have our lawyer by our side. So right now, by Sadeji, you are going to survive me with at least $3,000 first for the starts. So
in May 2025, Ross is super pissed because the FCC broke the laws and grappling with him. This mess hurt with him, his family, and scared everyone, making Nigeria democracy and justice system look like a joke. Why did the EFCC grab VDM? VDM, our brother, is a big deal on social media, always calling out government bags and big shots for their nonsense. On May 2, 2025, he was at GT Bank in Garrick, Abuja, helping his mom figure out why money was vanished. FCC swore party, arresting him and his friend C-Bank. Then we lost the track of VDM's mom for a bit, freaking out her family. The FCC said VDM was doing cyber stalking, but they didn't show the proof or say who complained. Sound fishy, right? Ross knows that they enabled him to shut him up for exposing powerful people. Nigeria Ross said arrest got to be fair and follow Ross, but the FCC's arrest of VDM was totally mess and illegal. Here's the how. They didn't tell anyone why. What happened? The FCC dragged VDM and CPAC away without saying why. His mom was terrified and his family had no clue where he was until the lawyers tracked him to FCC's jail. Nigeria Constitution, Section 35 says, cops must tell you why you are arrested right away. In your language you got, they got to let your family know where you are too. FCC keep quiet, straight up, illegal. Why is so bad? VDM's family was panicked, couldn't get a lawyer fast, and VDM was stuck with no way to defend himself. Arrest was a hot mess. No clear warrant. The FCC waived the warrant signed by a judge, saying VDM did cyber stalking, but they didn't show it to VDM during the arrest. And when his lawyer asked for the details, they dodged. Not even say who snitched. Shady. Also back acting suspicious. VDM's lawyer said he was locked inside the GT bag store for 5 minutes. Then the FCC busted in. Felt like the bag tipped them off. GT bag swear they are innocent, but CCTV show the arrest happened right there. We ate by it, acting like jokes. FCC brought forward VDM and CPAC, called them robots, threatened to shoot and scare VDM's mom, plus some pregnant women and old folks nearby. The FCC Act, Section 7, say arrest needs the proper warrant and the good reason. The Constitution, Section 35, bans random arrest. This scale arrest make everyone think FCC can grab everybody. No question asked. And they also lock it up too long. What happened? VDM got nabbed May 2, but by May 4, over 44 hours, the FCC didn't charge him or take him to court. They even tired questioning CPAC without charges. It's make no sense. The Constitution, Section 35 says, you got 24 to 48 hours max before court or release. The FCC hold VDM longer. It's illegal. It's abusing power. VDM was stuck in a cell, unable to fight back. People think FCC just fishing for criminals. Right after arrest, FCC blasted on social media that VDM's a cyber stalking criminal, posting his picture and his name, but no proof. The Constitution, Section 36 says, you are innocent until proved guilty. The FCC is supposed to keep investigation quiet. Calling VDM a criminal before a trial is illegal. Why FCC acting like this? Because FCC trying to silence VDM. VDM got no chair, roasting FCC boss for being useless as exposing bank scams. That's pissed off some big shot. Back in February 2025, VDM warned the FCC was plotting to frame him with a video of him spreading cash, not being here after he checked the GT bag. Too convenient. The FCC used cyber stalking as an excuse to shut up critics. No catch clocks. FCC can investigate and arrest like it's nothing, but nobody watch them. Courts have been slapped them before, like 2018. Yokela vs. FCC case, but their boss is picked by the president, so they act untouchable. In VDM case, they wouldn't even say who snatched. Hiding behind protecting the complainants. That's just dodging the law. Ross think the FCC under pressure to bust the fraud and recover cash. VDM is this is them public, make them look weak. so they grabbed him to show off. Problem is, they often arrest the force, then hunting for evidence, escaping all the rules. Maybe some corruption, the way FCC roughed up VDM and GT back warehouse, make folks wondering if someone get paid off. FCC be catched before asking for bail money to free people. Is someone cashed in on VDM arrest? Ross message to FCC boss. FCC illegal arrest of the EDM ain't just about him. It's just a messenger of Nigeria big time. You are killing the trust Nigeria having in government. Back look shady. Business are nervous. GT back caught in the crossfire. Folks think they snatched to FCC. And now people want to boycott. Business owners are freaked out. Think FCC caught left their nest for speaking up. Investors see the chaos and bounced. Democracy and justice are clumpy. Williams' arrest, showing FCC turned from the corruption fighters to law-breaking ballers. FCC boss, Ross is begging, fix your crew, follow the law, stop making families cry. All my Nigeria brothers, share this video, drop comments, and fight for justice together, and call FCC, release VDM immediately.
Alright, so you have seen it. What do you think? Drop your comment on the comment section what to think about this video, right? Thank you very much. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you and God bless you.